and welcome to Wayne's Allotment. It's Tuesday the 20th of August. You find me on the plot. I've got a lot of work to do on the plot. Lots of little jobs that I want to try and get on top of. I've got some beds I want to clear out, and I've also got some seeds that I want to get and sow. So thank you all for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, it's all very much appreciated. And get yourself a brew, because I've got a brew on here, and sit back and enjoy. Thanks a lot. Right, I'll give you a quick look around at what I'm planning on doing and a little bit of what I have done. Starting off with what I have done. This bed here, let me just stand back and get a better. That bed there, that had a load of lettuce in it that had started to go over, so I decided I'll get that out and get that dug over. This bed here, this was the bed that had the calabrese and cauliflower and so on in, that I've cleared, and I've put a few spring onions and some lettuce in. This bed here, this I'll just give a quick go whiz round with the hoe and get some of these out. Some of these spring onions, especially down here, as you can see, they'll be good for pickling. They will, so we'll give them a go. So that's not too bad. Then down here, this bed had peas and some onions in it, and this bed here had onions in it. So it's really not that long ago that this was cleared of onions, and in the short time that it's been left, well, both of these, let me come back, in the short time that both of these have been left, they've got themselves into a bit of a state, but I'm about to sort that all out and get it all cleared.
You seem perfect, a classic storybook, like Wendy, I'm flying high, boy, you got me hooked. I've read between the lines, and it all seems legit, but there's just one thing I can't put my finger on it.
Right, that's that bed cleared. I'm not going to bother filming me clear the other one. When you've seen somebody do that job once, you don't want to see it again. Not with my ugly mush in there anyway. So I'll bring you back when I've cleared that bed there. Once I've got that all cleared, I'll bring you back, show you what I've done and show you the next job. Just something I wanted to show you. As you can see, I'm digging this second bed over now, and there's a lot of mare's tail on this site in general. It's on every single plot, and I just wanted to show you roughly. Can you see? That's some mare's tail. As you can see there, that is quite well established. I've no doubt pulled the top off as I've been pulling it, but now that I'm digging it, you can see that it's run along, and there's another root that's just about to start to green up, and then it goes along again. There's another little one there, very small one, and then another one there, and it's just absolutely murderous. There's times when in the past, there's times because of this stuff, there's times when I wish I'd never had a plot on here, but the benefits of your harvest and so on, I seem to be, touch wood, I'm touching the wood down here, but I seem to be getting better harvests as years go on, especially off this plot, but that helps me sort of conquer my hatred of this stuff, mare's tail. It's absolutely, it's unbelievable. I hate the stuff. Right, this is another bed that was prepared earlier. This was back end of, this is over a week ago now, sorry. This was prepared. I've just gone over it with my cultivating hoe, and I've got a few seeds here that I want to put in. I've got, I'll show you what I'm gonna have a go with. I've got, whether you can see that, cabbage, April, so spring cabbage as its name would suggest, some winter imperial lettuce, some spring onions. These are winter white bunching. I'm not going to grow them bunching, I know that's how I normally do it, but I'm going to sow them in a line. I've got some more onion there, photon, we'll give some more spring onion, give them a go, and something that I've not seen before, but I'm going to try, is this Chinese kale. We'll give that a go. It says you can sow this up to September. The lettuce, look on the back, yes, on the back of that, showing to September, so we'll get on and get these in. I'm going to work on the hand dog's hind leg approach with regards to seed drills. I think it's for such a small area that I'm working in here, I don't see there being a problem. And then this here, I'm going to sow some cabbage, April, Just sow it reasonably thinly. There we go. Put those in to mark the rows. Just sowing these few left here to slightly, these will all be watered, but I'm just sowing them in there. Not quite so deep. So that's those done. There we go, all seeds put in. We've got, first row is cabbage, variety called April, Chinese kale, photon spring onions, 2 rows, winter white onions there, and then at the end lettuce, winter imperial. So they're all in there, all done, all watered, and we'll see how things go. Right, I'm just going to take you for a little walk. Just take you up to our communal shed. I've got some seeds. There's quite a few packs, free with magazines. It's something, various things that I can't see me growing, but they're all current. So I'm going to go and put them into our communal shed for anybody to help themselves and take and swap. So I'll show you what we've got. There we go. This is our communal shed. So I'll get inside and I'll show you our seed swapping section, shall I say. Right, here we are in the shed. It's red hot. It's not particularly hot day out, but geez, it is red hot in here. So I'll just show you what. There's the box, and as can be seen, there's all sorts of seeds in there, various things. So I'm just going to add those to what's already in there. This thing's, all this, I just, you know, marrows and things. I can't see me ever growing, but I'll put that back over there, and anybody that's interested can have a rummage and see what they'd like. A few magazines there for people to read, set up here, mugs and everything for you to do yourself a brew for those that have to travel by car. But yeah, there we go, there's our seed swap section. There's my raspberry canes. That's another job that I've got to get round to do and tie up, so we'll crack on and get them done. So there's another job done, all tied up ready. There's quite a bit of fruit actually coming on those, so should be good for a decent harvest. That grasshopper, lovely. See if I can get a bit closer. Oh, I'm getting myself in the sun. There we go, just harvesting a few French beans and he's just jumped onto the plant. Look at that, lovely. Look, it's not moved at all, and I've been taking the beans off here. I'm going to see how close I can get. Look at that. Grasshopper, lovely. Fantastic. You just don't realise the sort of oh, is he going? The sort of nature you're surrounded by. Fantastic. Great little grasshopper. Right, I'll show you a little bit of what I've been getting on with today. That's all been cleared out. That had remnants of lettuce in it, and so I've cleared that all, got that out the way, all done. Then down here, these two beds here, they've been cleared out. Had all the weeds taken out and dug out, given a good digging over. I've weeded in through the carrots there, and this bed has been worked over, and seeds, as you've seen, seeds put in. So I'm quite pleased with everything that I've got done today. It's all good stuff. Right, as you've seen, I've got quite a bit done on the plot today. When I first took this plot on, I'm telling you this because I've got some big plans for later on this year with the plot. When I took this plot on, the gentleman had it before me, so I believe. How true this is, I don't know. I've been told this by other plot holders that have been here sort of 20 years and so on. But they said that the chap that had this plot had a very small spade that was only about 6 inches deep, and he only ever grew parsnips, carrots, sprouts, I think that was about it. Apparently he never put any manure into the ground, never used any feed on any of the crops, and I will admit the soil the soil wasn't very good at all when I took this plot on. It was quite compacted, quite clayey in areas. So I decided to put these small beds in place, using the theory that I've only got a small amount of area to put some goodness into, to start and get and harvest some crops out of it. And it's worked well. It has done me. I can't moan at all. Each year I put manure in. Not all the beds where I plan on growing the carrots, I don't put anything in there, but I feed everything throughout the year with pelletised chicken muck, fish blood and bone, grow more, various different things, water with seaweed extract and so on as well at times. So try and put some goodness back into the ground. If there's no goodness in the ground, your plants have got nothing to feed off. Simple as that. But I've got some plans, as I say, for next year, so I'll turn you around and show you what I'm going to be doing. Right, this is probably the best place for me to show you what my plans are. I did say my plans for next year. I got that wrong. It's going to be later this year. What I'm going to do is these 6 beds that you can see, these 2, those 2 and those 2 down the bottom there, they're all going to be put together as one big bed. I'll clear the paths out, I'll board these up and down the sides and so on, take these all out. That will become one big bed. I'm going to do the same with those 4 beds there, so that becomes one big bed, and it gives me more ground to grow in. Once I've cleared it all, made it into 1 or 2 big beds, should we say, I shall then look at putting some manure into it, and hopefully with me having more area to grow things in, I'm hoping that I'm going to have less aggravation with regards weed as well. So we'll see how we get on, but that's the big plan for later on this year. Right, I've had another delivery, a couple of boxes of Charlotte seed potatoes. On the invoice it says 10 Christmas harvesting Charlotte seed potatoes, 2 boxes, and it says 10 per box. I've counted these and I've got 11 in each box. These will be grown just the same way as my potatoes that are still out on the plot actually. These will be in buckets, but I shall have these at home here rather than taking them round to the allotment, and so yeah, we'll get them planted up, and hopefully look forward to a harvest of new potatoes at Christmas. Right, I'm out here in the garden. I'm doing those seed potatoes, those Charlottes, ready for Christmas. I've done 1 bucket. I'll just show you with what I'm doing. The compost that is in the wheelbarrow is this year's compost. It's had some feed added to it, some fish blood and bone, a bit of pelletised chicken muck, and some potato feed. That's all been mixed in. I'm then putting a layer into the bottom of the bucket, 2 potatoes, covering those 2 more the opposite way, and then filling the bucket to the top, but I'll show you that as we go on. Right, that's the bucket with some of the compost in the bottom. Adding 2 seed potatoes go in that way. And then 2 more seed potatoes. Go in the other way. there. There we have it, one more bucket done. That will join that one there. When I've done all 5 buckets, I'll show you them all in line in the garden where they're going to stay till they're harvested. Right, there we have it, all in situ down side of the greenhouse here. 5 buckets with 4 potatoes in, and this little bucket down there that has just got 2 in. When I ordered these, it did say that it was there was 10 potatoes per pack. I ordered 2 packs and they came with 11 potatoes in each, so obviously putting 4 in each, and then the 2 that were over have gone in there, and we'll see how they go on. They will although that compost is quite moist, they will be watered, and we'll see how we go on. I'll keep you posted progress on Charlotte seed potatoes for Christmas. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Got quite happy with the work that I've got done there. Sort of especially everything on the plot. I've got some more seeds to sow, but they'll be in a upcoming video. So please like, comment and subscribe, and until the next time, look after yourselves, be good. I'll see you again. Thanks a lot.